Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have a variety of guests with me today. I have Steven from the salon.
Hey guys.
I have Shanice from Curlehcayman.
Hi.
And Krista, who's always here. So today I just wanted to give you guys, I guess, a different kind of video, a different kind of feel. We have Steven to give his professional opinion on some things, and of course he's more knowledgeable than all of us. Shanice from Curlehcayman.
Let me just start off by saying that I did not believe the three of these people sitting down here with me about no oils, no butters. You could not tell me that butters were wrong for your hair. And when I saw each of them posted, I was like, oh Lord, could they not? Can we not do this? This is getting highly annoying now, because
I know, right?
how are you going to tell me?
Yeah, another thing
Yeah,
that you have to...
and it's like, how are you going to tell me what works for my hair? And I thought that was the best thing on earth until I decided to give it a try after Steven gave me a new cut. And of course, I got a few products from him, but when it came to my styling products, I tried a few different things, and
she's never going back. So she's our converted believer, and
we're also wearing her shirts, guys.
Yes, Curlehcayman
Feel free to purchase. We will put the information
in the description box below. Look at us, we're so cute. So we're just gonna get into the video. I did post a sticker on Instagram for you guys to ask questions. We got a few questions, but also we wanted to touch on products and what to expect from your products, what type of products you should be using, and I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, and some common questions that Krista and I get all the time. And any questions that you have, since you're newly converted?
Yeah, I do have one or two.
So we'll just get right into the video. So there was a question that someone asked, and they said, what's the Deva Curl basic routine? And love you, Steven.
Oh, wonderful. So the basic routine of Deva Curl is very simple. They have simplified it for a reason. So I'm a firm believer that washing your hair doesn't have to take all day, and you don't have to use a million products to do it as well. So it's basically 3 steps: wash, condition, and style. So you have to choose an appropriate cleanser for your hair, an appropriate conditioner, and then pair it with an appropriate styling product that's going to give you the result that you're looking for. So everybody has different needs with what they're looking to achieve with their hair as well. So one product that works for you might not necessarily work for Shanice. Different textures of hair, different hydration levels.
Yep, that's definitely something to take into consideration. Someone else asked, how do you combat shrinkage due to humidity and hot weather?
So definitely a shrinkage factor would indicate to me that it's not enough hydration in there. So shrinkage is actually a good thing. That is something that you want to look for. It means that your hair is becoming more hydrated. There's ways to style your hair with less shrinkage as well. I think that's something that is left out often in the natural hair world. A lot of people assume that by diffusing your hair, you're going to get a lot more shrinkage, which can be true depending on the technique as well. You can direct the diffuser down the hair, and that will actually elongate rather than create shrinkage.
And I've also found that just sitting under the hooded dryer has also helped to kind of freeze my hair in place instead of air drying, which tends to shrink up a lot more. So I don't think a lot of people know about that.
I think it's the technique as well. I mean, you can also air dry 90% of the way and then diffuse for the last however long it takes to dry, and that will also minimize the shrinkage as well. Some people also love shrinkage.
Yeah, that's true. Someone asked, how can you remove silicone or just completely cleanse your hair at home? Now, I know on the 30-day detox, we use a clarifying shampoo. and I think that would get rid of some. And I don't think silicones will wash out of your hair with just one wash.
Right.
It's over a period of time.
Right.
We did mention a cleanser in our last video, which was the product video for the 30-day hair detox, and it's a clarifying shampoo by IC Fantasia, and it's called Pure Tea.
And we've actually not had to use it since then.
Yeah, we only used that at the beginning of the detox, and since then we haven't used it, and I'm pretty sure we will need to use it again for another few months or another few weeks, depending on your lifestyle. And your lifestyle does play an important part in your routine, right?
When it comes to silicone as well, I feel like there's different levels of silicone, and it depends how long you've been using something that has silicone as well. So some people, they can do just one clarify and it's good. Other people, they need to keep working at it. There are some silicones out there as well that are in some products that never come off the hair. And unfortunately, the only way to remove that from your hair is to cut it.
Right. So would you recommend that this person have a consult just to see what type of silicones is on their hair, what they've been using, etc.?
I always recommend, a consultation. If you're in the area, if you're in Cayman, you can feel free to come in and speak to me, and I can address your hair properly, ask you some questions to try to figure out what we can do to get you on the right path.
What are some, in terms, because we still have a lot of people asking us about oils and all this kind of stuff, so what is your take on things such as using like raw apple cider vinegar and like bentonite clay and like the shea butters? Like,
I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad. Okay, so the way I see it, if you're using a good quality cleanser or shampoo for your hair, I feel like you don't need those things. If what you're using requires you to use something else, then it's probably not working for you. I feel like a lot of people also, they use lots of oils on their scalp and they do lots of like massages with the scalp, or like a pre-poo treatment with oil. I don't see the point of that because it makes no sense to me to coat up your scalp with oil and then shampoo it off. Like, I don't
What's
see
the benefit?
What is the benefit exactly? I feel like if you're using a good quality cleanser, it's kind of a step that we don't need to take as well. And also, sometimes by putting oil on your scalp, you're actually blocking the hair follicles as well, which you'll run into a whole bunch of different problems down the line.
I'm going to say something on the topic of shampoos. I know that you do say that, shampoos are not necessarily ideal for the hair, but I just wanted to clarify something for you guys. If you are using butters and oils on your hair, heavy stylers such as Eco Styler, you definitely need a shampoo. That's not something that can come out of your hair with just Deva Curl No Poo. Because those products work with water-soluble products that are much easier to get off of the hair. And so if you're using, especially if you're going on, which is why for the detox we say to clarify your hair so that you can remove some of that before embarking on this journey of using water-soluble products and better products for your hair. Shampoo, I think in the natural hair community, shampoo has become the one thing that everybody is kind of like shied away from because they feel like it's stripping your hair and that sort of thing, but not necessarily. If you're using the right shampoo, it has to be of a certain quality and have certain surfactants. Surfactants. I couldn't remember the name.
Or surface active agents.
Surface active agents to cleanse the hair without damaging your hair or drying it out, right? And then so once you convert to water-soluble products, then you can begin to use no poo and that sort of thing to get rid of the water-soluble products. But it's definitely not going to take out the oils and stuff out of your hair.
Yeah, because if you're using water-soluble products, you don't need that same level of cleansing power to remove what is on your hair, because everything should just rinse out with water alone. But you're not going to have that if you are using butters or oily products and you use something like the Deva Curl No Poo. It's not going to remove that from your hair. It's not designed to do that.
We were talking about this earlier. I was telling you a container that I had filled with a deep conditioner and an oil And if you know me, that is something that I did all the time. Could not tell me that was
I think
wrong.
all of us did.
Yeah, I think all I mix our shampoo with oil.
Right,
I mean,
and-
our conditioner with oil.
Yeah, and I was trying to clean the container, and I had to wash it several times. I had to do this, I had to do that, and I was using dish liquid like Dawn that they use to, like that they
You
use
used to wash it like your lasagna
Right.
out of your bacon.
and like that they use for oil spills,
Right,
that
yeah.
sort of thing, and it still was not coming off the way it should have. And I'm just like, wow.
Imagine what it was doing.
Yeah,
to your hair.
and now that like I'm learning more about it, I'm just like, they were right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think a lot of it is about learning about your hair too. And once you get your hydration down or on the right path, it's totally different
It's
with
so
how your hair
different.
behaves.
Yeah, different. I think we can all attest to the fact that once we cut out oils out of our routine, that our hair is just, it's like a complete difference. My hair was never this defined. I remember before I came to you for my cut, I did the Eco Styler wash and go, and that was the day before. And by the time I sat in your chair, my hair was disgusting. It was crispy. It felt brittle. And now when I do my wash and goes using the right products, and my hydration level is way better. My hair is just it's like completely different hair.
And what do you say for people? Because I've had a lot of conversations recently with natural girls, and they all say, "Oh, but my hair is waist length," or "Oh, my hair is this length and that length." And I've been using oils and butters and cleaning my hair for years, and my hair is healthy. It's fine. It's growing. What do you say to people that still use butters and oils and all this kind of crazy stuff, but they feel like because their hair is long, it's great? What do you think?
I feel like the length of your hair does not determine the health of your hair. And I think that is a misconception, particularly with curly-haired women. And a lot of them believe that if their hair is longer, it's healthier. That's not necessarily the case. Everyone's hair has a limit as to the length that it can grow. It's just the way it is. Some people, they can grow their hair long, no problem. Others, it doesn't grow that long. It's just, it has no indication on the moisture level of your hair. You can have healthy hair that's not damaged. It can be dry, might not necessarily be damaged, might not necessarily be healthy either. Dry and damaged hair are two different things entirely.
What do you have to say in terms of, I know you're very passionate about no oils and no butters, but what would you say to someone who is thinking about doing a 30-day day hair detox or trying to find a simpler way of styling their hair? What would you say to them?
Well, I would definitely encourage them to give it a try. I don't think I've ever met somebody who didn't have a good experience with it. I'm not trying to tell people what they can and cannot do with their hair, but what I will say is if you give it a try, I think you'll be surprised to see that it does indeed work.
Yeah.